Hello, this is another brief video for my Women Safety YouTube channel, and it's dedicated to stalking. I want to keep it as short as possible. So if you're currently dealing with a stalker or if you have a stalker, then I want to come up with a few safety recommendations that hopefully will enable you to remain safe. The first thing I would certainly say is no, don't have any contact with the stalker if you can avoid it at all cost. So in the first instance, you want to tell the stalker in a very clear and precise and preferably confident voice that you do not wish to have any contact with him or her, and express confidence, but then really leave it. That means do not respond to anything he says, do not respond to anything he writes, do not respond physically or verbally or emotionally to everything he does. Stalkers in general thrive by the response of the person they are stalking. So try to avoid that if you can, please. The second thing I would urge you to do is speak to everyone you know. That means basically your family members, your friends, your colleague, and your neighbors for that matter. And the reason why it's important is ask them not to unintentionally pass on any information that may help your stalker to locate you. So clearly, ask them to avoid informing the stalker unintentionally when you are going to a dentist, when you are going to work, when you will be finishing, when you are picking up the children from school potentially, and similar kind of things. That's all very important. The next thing I would say is anyone, teachers or your colleagues, if they are not aware exactly, what your partner or your stalker, for that matter, may look like, give them a photograph so they can identify him. The reason why it's important also, it helps them to offer you emotional support if that's what you require. It helps them to also document any incidents if any unlawful or any wrongdoing is going on. That helps you to prepare your legal case in case you are planning to take any kind of legal actions or press charges. The next thing I would say is try to improve your personal safety. That means many, many things. It can, for example, mean try to change your daily routine. So if you're going to work at a specific time, try to use different routes if you can. Try to set off at different times if that is possible. The same when you leave work. Leave at different times and change your route frequently. That's just one of the things we can do in order to improve your safety a little bit. I would also look at your IT setup, your entire IT system. That means your social media access, any calendar or Google Calendars or email calendars or Outlook calendars you're using. Make sure that nobody else got access to your calendar, so nobody knows exactly where you are. Make it very difficult for your stalker to stalk you or for anyone intentionally passing information. Something else you want to consider, and it's worth considering, looking at the safety of your own home. And that can mean a lot of things. I mean, if you want to take it to extreme case, and I don't think it's a bad idea, prepare one room in your house that you would sort of use or treat as a safe room. Preferably, I also suggest it's your bedroom. Basically, have a fully charged mobile phone in there, preferably a separate mobile phone, just in case you are in your house and your mobile phone is a different room and you hear noises and you are getting frightened, which is totally understandable, that you can just run into the room without having to pick up your phone first, knowing that in that room, in your bedroom, you have a fully charged phone where you can raise alarm. Potentially, again, subject to the severity and who the stalker is potentially, you can look at the security of that room as well. And that means the type of windows, additional safety measures for the door, for example, itself, to allow you to stay in that room for as long as possible for anyone else to be able to break in, and hopefully for assistance, police or friends to attend the scene and come to rescue and come to support you in time. So there are the things you can do. There are many other things we can consider, but I would say they're the main things. Again, from the technology point of view, please let me add this. Technology has evolved a lot, and there are many, many cases that have become public knowledge now where stalkers have stalked the victim survivor through difficult tracking devices. So if you believe you have a stalker, could be your ex-partner, could be a stranger for that matter, I always believe it's worthwhile to consider to go to your local mechanic or someone who knows your car model very well and give it a thorough check to see there are no tracking devices in your vehicle, which of course would make it extremely easy for any stalker to follow you for that matter. There are many, many more recommendations I could come up with, and be assured this is not the first or not the last video where we'll be talking about stalking. But if you look at the description of this video, there is also a link to a specific article I've written just a short while ago, where I'm actually exploring the subject of stalking a little bit more, but also go into psychology of what type of stalkers are out there and how they behave differently slightly. And there's also a link in there to my book, Never a Victim, the definitive guide to women's safety, where I've actually dedicated an entire chapter, a pretty comprehensive chapter, probably around 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 words, to the chapter of stalking and the prevention of it, and also how to manage it in case you already have an active stalker at this moment in time. Right, that's all I have to say at this stage. All the very best, stay safe, and I hope we'll keep visiting my YouTube channel moving forwards. All the best, bye-bye.